What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Here's another latest pickups, and there's a few things I picked up. This is within the last week and a half or so, and yeah, they're pretty much all gaming related, and there's a few things I'm still expecting to arrive but they haven't turned up, but I thought I'd just go ahead and do the video anyway, and then hopefully when the other things turn up, hopefully I have enough to make a second latest pickups video. So this is something I do quite often, and I guess we'll start with a couple of the Blu-rays I did pick up. If you're from the UK, then you will know a shop called HMV. Very, very overpriced, I do have to admit that. But when new movies come out, they're pretty much the same price everywhere, unless you find a good price online. So I decided to go ahead and pick up Logan. And never watched Logan in the cinema. I've watched the Wolverine movies, of course. And this is the final one. And I actually managed to watch this a few days ago, and it was great. It was great. It was definitely my favourite Wolverine movie out of the three. I think it's the three, I believe. Very, very sad, very emotional, but definitely worth the watch if you are a fan of the X-Men or just Wolverine in general. So yeah, definitely recommend that. And yeah, we'll move on to the next Blu-ray. So it is Marvel related once again, and here we have The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Great movie, really enjoyed this. Not one of my favourite Spider-Mans. I guess the original trilogy is probably my favourite of the Spider-Mans. Maybe because I grew up in it. I'm not sure if that's why I choose it as my favourites. But I did actually recently watch the new Spider-Man in the cinema, which was cool. It had a lot of comedy to it. The story was cool. I wasn't a big fan of the ending, but it was a good movie overall. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the second most recent of the Spider-Mans. And yeah, definitely worth watching if you haven't done so already. This is actually the 3D version. Probably won't watch it in 3D, but I actually picked this up on eBay. Very, very cheap, maybe for around £2.50, £3. So yeah, I had to go for it. Anyway, we move on to the video games. One of my latest pickups is Splatoon 2 on the Switch. Haven't really put too many hours into it at the moment. Probably around 4-ish hours. But yeah, pretty much what I expected. Very similar to the first Splatoon. So if you like that game, you'll love this game, because playing on I'm not sure what you call it, but playing it in handheld mode is a lot of fun. It's definitely the better way to play it. Haven't really played it in dock mode at all, and yeah, I'm not really sure how I would say this game improves from the first one, because I haven't really played it enough yet. But handheld mode is definitely the key one for me. That's definitely the major improvement. Visually it looks a little bit the same. It might be a little bit glossier, it looks a little bit crisper, but visually it's pretty much the same thing. And obviously you have your new maps in there and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely a great multiplayer game to play with friends. And you also have the headset thing that you can do, but it's a bit complicated. You have to use your smartphone to set it all up. It's a bit awkward, it's a bit over the top, but still it's an improvement, I guess. You can use your wireless headsets to communicate online. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, up next we have Dragon Quest Heroes on the PlayStation 4. Never played the Dragon Quest game before until last night, actually. I was doing a live stream on this game, and it's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's very similar to, or I should say identical to, the Dynasty Warriors style of gameplay, or even the Hyrule Warriors, which is one of the more recent ones. And yeah, it's probably like one of the best Dragon Quest games to start with, because it's not really in your face. It's just like sit back, relax, and just enjoy the game. It's not really too serious about itself. So it's why I decided to go with this one, because I do want to get myself into the Dragon Quest games. So I decided to go with this one. I did actually pick up another Dragon Quest game, which you'll see in a moment. But very fun game, loving it, and it's not too long in length. It's around just over 20 hours, so yeah, definitely worth checking out. Anyway, up next we have Titanfall 2. Now this game's been out for a short while now, and it's one of those underrated games. Well, it's said by many that it's an underrated game. I haven't really played too much of it, but it seems pretty cool. I just thought I would go for a different kind of shooter. I'm not big on the shooting games, but I just felt like playing one, and I felt like Titanfall was one to go for, because I already own games like Overwatch and Battlefield 1, and Titanfall 2 seemed different to those two, so that's a good option if you are looking for a shooter. Anyway, we go to our final video game which did arrive today from Amazon. No, this wasn't from Amazon. This was actually from a game website called The Game Collection. It's UK based. There's some very good deals, and this game only cost me £20, which is very good for this game, because on Amazon this was priced at £28. And this is the other Dragon Quest game I was speaking of, Dragon Quest Builders. So there it is. It shares some of the same elements with Minecraft, and there's got the RPG elements as well, which you'd expect in a Dragon Quest game. Not really too sure what this game's about entirely, but like one of the main objectives is to rebuild the town or whatever. And it says here on the back, build for fun, build for adventure, build to save the world. So explore a fast open world in an epic quest, battle hordes of fearsome monsters, gather, craft and build to restore a ruined realm. So they have a demo of this on the PlayStation Store, so if you're a little unsure of what to expect, download it for free. It's kind of what persuaded me to get this game, and it seems like a very chilled game as well. So definitely can't wait to start this. It's around 50 hours in length, I did read, so definitely worth your money. And this is a day one edition, so it comes with some DLC, and yeah, probably will start that tonight. And last but not least, we have a package here which came from Bandai Namco. Now, if you do purchase their games, they all come with little cards where you can input a code and gain points, similar to what Club Nintendo used to do. And with my code points, I've still got plenty left, but I decided to just pick one item here, and this was very cheap. It cost me 1,000 points, and one game is kind of like equal to 1,000 points, so it was definitely worth the money. And here we bought a t-shirt, which I will reveal to you right now if we find where to open it from. Okay, there's actually no opening seal or anything, so I'm just going to tear through it. And we have our very own, wait, what size did I order? I think I got the right size, size medium, that should be right. Our very own Tekken 7 t-shirt. I play quite a bit of Tekken, I'm more of a Street Fighter guy, but Tekken's a cool game, and hopefully you guys can see that clearly. Who is this on the front, by the way? See, I'm not really too familiar with my Tekken characters either. That might be Law, the one who screams and everything when he's giving out those kicks. But yeah, that might be Law. Yeah, it's an awesome t-shirt. I mean, to get this for 1,000 points, which is pretty much nothing on the website, that's a really good deal. I was thinking about buying two, but I just wanted to see what the quality was like first, and yeah, now I've seen it, it's pretty good quality, and probably will pick up another one. So I'm going to quickly get this on just to make sure it fits. I'm pretty sure it does fit. Alright, we're looking good. Cool, I like that. So yeah, that's going to be everything for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy some of the items I had on show today. If there's any recommendations that you would give to me on what to pick up, please let me know, because I'm always looking to pick up new things. It does get a little bit expensive, but it is a hobby. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys and girls. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as it really does help, and I'll see you all next time.